You turned the volume up on the.
Okay, go ahead.
Right, good,
Yes.
all right, 8:02. Let's call the meeting, hopefully the last meeting of the Police Building Committee of New Canaan. We have a quorum, and because of Joe's excellent attendance bookkeeping, we will certainly know with a record of posterity who is here and who ain't. So, well, before we do minutes and things like that, I know Brian has a presentation for us. So we can, Brian, you out there? Can you hear us?
I am. Can you hear me?
No, we need to turn it up.
Turn it up a little bit.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing.
Our younger members can hear you, but those of us who've been putting off hearing aids are still, turn it up a little bit.
I don't know if you can put that screen on behind you or
Oh, yeah.
What?
He wants the screen behind us on for people to see.
Yeah, this one.
Set up like that. This room doesn't have that.
and you have to allow me to share too.
There we go.
Illustrating a new technology.
Oh, it's working.
I don't know, could we cheap out on this?
No, we did not.
No, we didn't.
There we go.
Good.
Now we can hear you.
All right, now we got you.
Okay. This is a slideshow that I put together because I wanted to thank the committee for the confidence they shared in us, and it's really been a transformational project. I wanted to share some photographs, and what I've put together is a quick slideshow, and it shows a before picture and then an after picture. So we're going to go a sequence of before shots and I've tried to do the before shots in a similar location to where the after shot was taken. So you can see and look back and remember how this building has been transformed. So here we go.
Do we have a picture of Paul from a before picture when we started the? Sad state of
No,
now.
really, I had brown hair. A lot more of them. That is true.
Oh,
That's what it looked like.
Yeah, okay.
I love the light fixtures.
Yes, a lot of thought on this.
Yeah. Some pictures, like the lady.
we're still in the same chairs.
So stop.
No.
Brian, it should be set to music.
I know, I didn't get that far. This was the chief's office.
Glad you cropped out the jacuzzi in there. too.
This is the upstairs meeting room.
We're cooking all of them?
Yes. Oh, nice cookies.
Oh, no, it's still.
Scott
in there. Did you? Oh, yeah. I do. First time.
Oh, wow.
Nice, yeah.
That's a great picture.
That's great.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Brian. Thank you.
Can you send that to us? Email?
Yeah, and I'll also get you in touch with the photographer to get you releases on those photographs.
Oh, okay, yeah, if you don't have, wait till you have the lead.
Yeah,
I don't think we're the only community that has, old beautiful, we haven't had an old beautiful building in this building, but we thank the architects that designed and built this in the first place, bringing bricks up by Buell from Stanford. Bless them. But it was worth being saved. And Brian, it was a labor of love, I know for you. Architecture world is a competitive environment. And I don't think any of us think that we didn't make the right choice in hiring you, and your people have done an amazing job for us. And the love you showed to this building shows in the final product. There's no doubt about that. And I wonder if other communities in the Northeast who have these kinds of beautiful buildings will be inspired as well to maybe find a way to save them. This kind of beautiful architecture for future generations. It's I don't know. It's all
so
kind of
I've been happy to share, and that just shows how we transformed a building, but hopefully it'll transform a department too, and make it a better department. More functional, more efficient, better working conditions.
That's even possible.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't know why you're ahead.
This is for generations to come, so I'm happy to do it.
Well, I tell you what, when I saw the today picture of the prisoner processing area, the cell area, the Sally ports, the thought that went through my head is, I don't know when it's going to be, 5 years, 10 years, tomorrow, when somehow someone's not going to get hurt because we put in a best practices facility where the safety equipment was not compromised, and where our police force, and let's say some of the people that aren't at their best as well, can all be safely handled, processed with no problems. So really, this is a great conference room, let's face it. And it's the public facing one, but the most important stuff is A, first, make sure this business can last for another 100 years, and B, the safety elements that were added, and
And it's also for the safety of the officers.
that's what I mean. Safety of
That's-
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely key. So thank you, Brian. Next is minutes.
Yes.
Before we go into the minutes, Amy told me some very sad news that Stuart Salabini passed away yesterday. And there's no way that we can't use Stuart as the father of the modern police building. I mean, in the end, no one did more work. And late work, years of his spare time to get us to where we are today. Wonderful man, wonderful human being. Most of us knew him well, and I think it's appropriate to leave a moment of silence. At least the residents of this community can do. I don't know if we'll have another opportunity for the town of New Canaan, but we owe him a heavy.
It's amazing.
Yeah, a heavy debt. So moment of silence for Stuart. Wonderful, wonderful. Thanks. I remember when I was chairman of the town council, so it was about police radio or something else, and he'd come in to our town council meetings and give us an education on police communications, and of course it would go into cell phones and everything else, and it was just so
Thorough.
he was absolutely thorough. And I tell you, for everyone to know that Stuart's got this, took an amazing weight off of all of our shoulders, knowing that we had such an amazingly hardworking, intelligent, competent dude looking into all this stuff for the people of New Canaan. So just a wonderful man. So, yeah, we're sorely missed. Thank you, Lee. All right, we got minutes? Yes,
The minutes from, May 8th that were sent around.
that's right.
I move to approve.
That is the ultimate. The ultimate compliment to the minutes. A is the first person to raise their hand and an approval. All those in favor?
You would have had to come back for another meeting.
No, we're not. We get one.
So we have that baked in, we have that baked into the agenda. Well, hopefully if there's not any large comments, that we'll put the logs in as the minutes. And the attendance.
Oh, I forgot to, were there any public comments?
No
All
comment.
right, thank you. All right, general business and updates and tying together loose strings.
So I don't think we really have many loose strings. Luckily, this is gonna be a boring meeting. We had basically the same dollars that we presented back in May held. So we're within dollars of where we were and as we presented, and that's what we're gonna close out.
There's the final expenditures to approve.
We do, we have, so there's the Turner report. All of the items on there were below the limits for the town to approve, so we've been working with Gene. And Larry to close out all the final changes.
Okay.
There's one change that's above our limits. So that is, there was some day 2 and some additional staff for Turner that was above the limits. It's about 10 weeks for
How much money do you need?
69,000.
Okay, I moved
And that was from Turner, that's funded from Turner contingency. It's
I
on,
was gonna, before we go on,
it's considered.
proposed motion, I have a question, but I moved that we approve that 69,000. And change for that visit. Okay.
Remaining contingency is 123, 16.
Yes,
This is.
yeah, so the contagious is 123, and then also the unfortunate allowance also is important.
Total is like 160, and the 69 will come out of that.
At our last
No,
meeting-
it's all
No.
included.
Include.
Yeah, this it already.
Already
baked in.
considered.
That's right.
At our last meeting, there was an issue with one of the contractors with a claim. Has that been resolved, or is just the whole contingency for that?
No, it's been resolved, and they have withdrawn the claim.
It was on the claim?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a $330,000 claim that they've worked on it.
It was a specious claim.
Yeah.
It was, yes, yeah, but Turner did an excellent job of minimizing, any impact from that.
So there are no contingencies on the contingency.
No contingencies on the contingency. This closes out all the construction costs. And that Turner will final bill, and that's it.
I'm sorry, so the 69,000 was for what?
For day 2 items and for the extended, it's about 10 weeks of time. I'll let you speak to it, about 10 weeks of time for Turner for, probably, they didn't charge us for Larry, they charged us for Scott. Basically for Scott being here for additional 10 weeks for closing out some of our problem contractors. And some of all the day 2 work. So,
Okay, you're okay with that?
yes.
Question.
Discussion on this.
Before we close out the project, the financial, I just want to get a report from the chief on how the building is working. Is there anything we missed, anything?
No, it's
Surprised you?
working great. We have a few minor little punch list things that we're still working out with Joe and the contractors, but they're very minor and just getting used to working the systems like the HVAC systems and things like that, and getting hold of those things, but everything's working great, pretty happy with everything.
Yeah.
No complaints, everything's working as expected and if not better.
You're aware-
It's a big,
We have an agreement with the church across the street.
No written agreement.
Parking, just
Um,
casual.
But you have a friend over there, right, the chairman of the trustees. Sure, so that helps. That is helpful. And I think when we've gotten calls from Russ or from the police, they're very cognizant of our crunch point, which is basically that when the nursery, obviously Sunday mornings, but it's school year 8 through noon, or when, we have a lot of drop-offs for the preschool, and they're very cognizant of that, and it's worked out very, very well. They let us know when cars are when more than 1 or 2 cars are very likely to be there. They had some, issues or not issues, but they had some, extra vehicles that needed to be parked for 2 weeks or so. And we had some space over there for those, so, no, a very good working relationship, but there's nothing to write.
Day-to-day operation, we have,
That's fine.
yeah, we have plenty of parking for our staff and just day-to-day operation is when we have an event where we have a large number of people coming in, we'll let the church know. So fortunately, it's not every day or very frequently, but when we do,
I'm
we
curious.
let our people know where to park over there and stay out of the way.
For night meetings, it doesn't matter very much.
I'm sorry?
For night meetings, it doesn't matter very much. You have a board meeting or something.
Right. I'm curious, are you allowed to park on South Avenue? I'm just curious. I don't see a no parking sign. I don't think it can be ideal, but I'm just curious.
Can get unsafe, so you have to
Yeah.
be careful.
Yeah,
We wouldn't encourage you.
no, we're not encouraged, but there's no parking sign. Something the police commission should take up at a late night meeting.
Take it under advice.
Okay,
What about the lower parking lot behind us?
But
That's available for overflow if,
that's generally our staff and our overflow, so
Right.
our staff.
if they come through.
I think I got the
EMS
last
commission.
parking spot this
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah,
So, sorry?
I got the last parking spot down there this morning.
Okay, yeah, I parked down the other night for the meeting, but I didn't know if that was,
But those gates will work, so soon.
well, you can get to the lower lot without.
yeah, you can go direct.
Okay,
direct.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, what's the status on the gates?
They're operational, we just need to issue all the tags to everyone. And everybody at the ambulance corps, so it's one of those things that's kind of like one of the last things that we're gonna do, so wanted everybody. Get situated, get used to the flow of everything before we initiate that, but that's ready to go.
EMTs, Tom, they, feedback been okay?
And okay, yeah, I would, no news is good news.
Yeah,
So,
good.
even that Tuesday night that never came up, so.
So, that's all we need to know
I
then.
think we're good.
So is there a shed now there?
Okay,
The shed is back,
There's a shed
yes,
and the camera is fixed.
yes.
Very good.
And the columns look great.
The colors were nice.
And you're aware about the water faucets,
Yes,
the hot water
Yeah.
versus cold
Yeah.
water? Okay, you don't want them just like that.
we will make sure that you have plenty of hot water downstairs.
So this is all discussion on closing out the 69,000. Is there more discussion before we take the vote at the motion?
Wait,
And who seconded it?
you gotta get fixed the front, is the irrigation system finally fixed? Or who's in charge of that? With a $29 million building, it looks like junk out in front.
Strike that from the minute.
No, just between the parking lot and the street, is that gonna get,
Well, I think there's been discussion.
who's in charge of fixing that?
So we have a contractor on board, a landscaping contractor, who's going through a process. You know, it was basically the worst time, the worst summer to establish grass. So we're going through a process of fertilizing, weeding, overseeding, and things. So that's in there. It's been approved, the dollars. And then the irrigation is being finalized. We have to add a booster pump because we don't have adequate pressure in the building. By the time it goes through all of the backflow preventing devices, it's down to like 50, it's just low. So we're gonna have to add a booster pump and then we'll get that going in the spring.
That's great, no, that's fine, just want to make sure it just doesn't get forgotten about.
It's not,
Anyway, you have the money for it. That's.
Yes,
that's.
yeah,
You have the money
yeah,
for it.
right.
Okay.
As far as this,
You don't have to go back.
any other discussion before we take that vote? Motion, who's the second?
Penny.
Tom?
Tom.
Oh, Penny.
Tom.
Tom?
no.
Mike, all those in favor?
and 69,720.
And the town is good with the money that's come back?
Like it.
All right.
I mean, we always like more, but.
We always shoot for more.
So I think the 1 cent summary is we're $1 million, under budget and 6 months early.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were supposed to be in the building until Thanksgiving, so
Right.
we've
Right,
been
Thanksgiving.
at the very end of May. And since June 3rd, we've been working out of here.
Congratulations to everybody that contributed to that.
Absolutely. I'm gonna go out on the limb and say all those nice things I said at the ribbon cutting were actually true. And, nobody pats the police department on the back of this kind of thing, because hey, they got this brand new cool building. On the other hand, the work that you guys put in and the disruption in your lives of moving an entire department over to an office space that was not designed as a police department, dealing with all that, and for this, and for the community to maintain the public safety levels that we, come to expect, and to come back here, I thought was just an amazing accomplishment. And really hats off to you guys as well. You really, I think you amazed me, with how smoothly that whole transition went.
Yeah, and the men and women of the department just were so resilient and adaptive to everything. They actually enjoyed the move. I think it was kind of a nice change of location, and they enjoyed being downtown for a short period of time. But the building was definitely getting old, and we were having to move back here, but and Joe and Andrew did a great job of overseeing everything. Specifically Joe Brandon, when he came back here, that was his role of staying on top of Scott, and I think him and Scott contacted each other more frequently than they probably cared to. Over the first couple of months of being back here and taking care of all the punch list items, but they did a great job too. And Turner did a great job of being very responsive, being here, and that was money well spent to have Scott here living in the building while we were getting used to being back here and getting everything up and running. So it was very much team effort.
Yeah,
Are the troops happy?
They are very happy. They are, yeah.
good. That's everything that I've been getting back to y'all. Let's face it, anyone in this room, every time you see a police officer, on duty, we ask them, hey, how's that going? And, we're always looking for that input. And so it's been universally positive. Yes. Well done. And Gene, we see you out there, sir. Couldn't have done it without you as well. We appreciate it. That executive summary report is as good as it gets. Even the guy could understand all the numbers and charts, and it was very well laid out. Your guidance and sort of backbone in dealing with all this stuff has been very much appreciated. And I know you've done a lot of business with the town of New Canaan, and we are one of your town of New Canaan, one of your biggest fans, whether it's the town, whether it's the school district. You've always served us very, very well, and you're a total pro. So very much appreciated.
Thank you. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed. This was really an interesting and fun project, and I think the best part of it is really the relationship and the team that was put together for the job. Really, I think the way that the town went about selecting everybody and bringing everybody together. I mean, it as the cliche goes, it takes a village, and everybody working together in synergy was really just critical to the success of this, because it's a complicated, difficult building, and with Turner's help and Brian and the committee, I mean, we really got through a lot of struggles that were stressful, but I think everybody worked together knowing that, what the end game was. So yeah, thank you for keeping and including me in this.
Not everybody may know this, but Brian and everybody on this, and everybody in the front row here was on the prior building committee team, so we just imported the Saks building committee team over to the police committee. Gene was a key part of that also, so we had some experience, and it helped work out, make things work.
Yeah, that one went well also. I see Tiger is here, and the other thing I want to mention is the amazing team you have there, sir. You're very much, we're a community that sort of expects a lot, and you know what? We get a lot delivered to us from you and your department. I guess the best way to say it is, a lot of people here have been on a lot of building committees going back years, and the town used to depend an awful lot on the citizens to sort of pretend that they're professional project managers. And it doesn't mean that things go poorly or anything like that, but you know what? They're not professional construction project managers, and who have professional construction management
Well, speak for yourself.
layers. Well, you did rewire the entire Sykes Middle School auditorium, you and your son, God bless you. But the town having the, you have an amazing team, and of course, I'm looking right at Joe as well, because having a professional project manager, being able to, help shepherd, the community's, resources is an amazing, benefit to the way we did things 15, 25 years ago. It's a completely different level of professionalism that's added because we have a professional dude helping out. And it certainly takes an awful lot of work off of the building committee, as you guys know.
I was gonna say, this is the 5th building committee that I've been on for the town, and this is the one we've got the most support from the town. And Joe was a key factor in this, Joe and I are together. And we're just the key to make this much less work for the building committee, because we used to do what Joe has been doing.
And leaving the building committee to do the heavy decisions that the people should be making. Instead of worrying about, do we get the proper paperwork to the board of selectmen or what have you. When you think about why we're here to represent the people, right? $29 million, $30 million budgeted, and it's our job to be good shepherds of that and make the important decisions that the people would want to make. And I think when you look at the decisions that were made, going way back, we kind of hit it. And so a lot of good decisions were made, and it's because we were able to spend more time on that than a lot of the cross the T's and dot the I's that our professionals did. Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Really good.
Add anything with this.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Gene, anything else on your summary report?
I don't know if you want me to share it real quick, but it's pretty much, let me just share my screen here.
Yeah, no, we didn't actually print that out today.
Oh,
so
you didn't? Okay, all right, let me share it then.
It would be awesome.
The most important is the lower right on the last page, shows the two contingency amounts returned.
Can you see the executive summary?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, the highlight is obviously we're the completion of 27,919,187 is really the headline. We've returned over $1 million in contingencies that, I think were well managed by all from the original $29 million. So there's still some minor stuff that we've got to clean up paperwork wise with some of the red highlight here. There's some contingency and unused allowances that have been moved into the contingency line item now that we've kind of wrapped up all the remaining costs from Turner's requisitions. So great news, great story. Nothing else to say other than, just the mic drop at that point, I guess.
I think we should compliment Turner also. They're great on the project.
Yeah.
You and your team, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
I represent half of the team, it's got but yeah, Mimi has got it, also, the team is very good. Joe, ourselves and Joe was working hand in hand, and of course with Brian and Gene as well, and it's a good team effort, and Joe Ferenger, and he was got a lot of input and help us with some
We annoyed Joe Ferrando a lot.
So, thank you.
And he stepped up for sure. And Andrew Whitehouse from June's
Absolutely.
office, like he's the behind the scenes guy that processed all the invoices, a lot of the, I'm not all the invoices, I'm sorry, all the submittals and RFIs, and there was a ton of them. And never had to call him to push something, an answer out of him. So that says a lot, that you don't have to follow up with someone that to send out the information. So that was great.
Yeah. Yeah.
And having a chairman that, I hate to say this, but having a chairman that run this whole process.
Co-chair.
No, you're the chairman. There's no one else.
No, that's what, no, that's what I'm working. Yeah. I tried to get that as a reference for my high school lab.
No, we know that.
Why don't you just do the whole damn thing yourself if you're working with Walter?
Right, yeah. No.
So really well done. I totally enjoyed the process. But that's the least of the most important thing is that I think we can look the community in the eyes and we delivered something that's a little better and a little more efficiently than we promised. And I think about the decisions that we made every time I go by Farm and South.
I did
I
yesterday.
think, boy, did we make a good call here and really, you know, preserving this beautiful building, you know, for the next 100 years is just something we're all very proud of. And most importantly, the safety upgrades for our officers and for the citizens and something again, we're all very, very proud of it. So we couldn't be happier with the work and support we got from our suppliers, from our contractors, from the town of New Canaan, really.
We thank everybody except the select ladies that are here.
Yes, thank
Yes.
So Amy and
you.
Deanna,
Yes.
thank you for your
Thank you
support.
so much. Yeah. Yeah, really wonderful support because when, let's put it this way. You can have, you can have people at the top that are supportive and working the ball forward, or you can have people at the top that, I don't care what you guys spend 10 hours working on. I think that's it. We're not gonna talk about Washington. And so, so we have a wonderful.
Where's the ball?
Yeah, I should have brought it up. And so really, thank you, Deanna. Thank you, Amy. And thank you, Steve. Thank you to the town council, Michael Stein here, also very supportive of the Board of Finance and everyone involved. So, thank you. With that, anything else?
Motion to adjourn.
It should come from you. Right?
Yeah, one more vote to make.
Oh, we do?
Oh, the minutes, yes. The minutes of the Kirk minutes, right?
Do you want to propose this in the proper wording for you, Joe?
Sure, so we're asking for a vote to approve the final minutes. They'll become, I'm sorry, the final minutes will be the documented roll call and the cost reports provided by Turner and Slam.
And the vote, we didn't have to vote on the 66?
69. 69.
It was unanimous.
Got it.
Yeah, this is not an official.
We did.
Vote on.
We voted on it.
That'll be in the minutes.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, the law is the minutes and the 69 is in the law.
Okay,
And we voted on that.
And
So I move that we approve the motion as Joe stated it.
Second.
All those in favor of those? Right. Perfect, unanimous. And now motion to adjourn. Do I have a second to that? All those in favor? What are we gonna do with them?
15 wants.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Wait for the next call, right?
No, we're still waiting. No, but I didn't say something else.
Yes.
hey, it's a good committee.
Unfortunately, it was.
Yes, yes.